Hello, Aquarius. This is pretty much now your mid-month general love reading. Sorry I didn't get to do it earlier. Life has been crazy. School has taken over. I had a friend that died, so it's just a lot of it's craziness. But I am here now. So this can energy is fluid, so this could already been happening, this could be happening, or this could be happening in a couple of weeks. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Use your intuition while watching this. This could be from your point of view or the other person's point of view that you're dealing with. Also, I already said about time is fluid. If it doesn't make sense at all, that just means it's not for you. You got to remember, not every Aquarius on Earth is going to be going through the same thing. Don't get stuck on signs if I don't call them out. If I do, awesome. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I don't know. I think that's it. Let's get into it. All right. I'm just going to say July instead of mid-month because I'm going to start saying July anyways. All right, angels, spirit guides, and ancestors. What do you want Aquarius to know about love in July 2019? Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. We have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. And so I have a new way, or Spirit's guiding me into a new way of picking cards, but I just let those two fly, but I'm going to pick the third one. All right. Near future, past life relationship. You have known each other before. Bottom of the deck, overall energy, children. Your love life is being affected by children. All right. So let's see. Let's go ahead and clarify why these are here. All right, so why is make the effort here in the past position for Aquarius? July 2019. Two more shuffles. One. All right, that wasn't a real shuffle. Two. All right. Two cards. Why is make the effort here in the past for my Aquarius? We have Page of Wands reverse with the Chariot reverse. Y'all not wanting to move forward with somebody? Scared to move forward with somebody. Great love is worth taking the steps that you're guided to take. But I feel that you're kind of like at a standstill. You're kind of afraid to make the first move. But because you're letting your insecurities and your overthinking and your fear about moving forward, whether it be with one person or just moving forward and dating in general, it has you kind of at a standstill. Has you at a standstill physically and also, or like in your life, but also spiritually. Because a lot of times Spirit wants us to step out of our comfort zone to help, how can I say this? The more that you step out of your comfort zone, the more opportunities Spirit can bring to you, because Spirit knows that you will not act out of fear, but you will take these opportunities. So because you're kind of at a standstill and you're kind of worried about making that effort, taking those steps, Spirit's not like bringing you anybody else, because they're like, well, obviously you're not going to do anything about it, so why would we bring anybody else? Let me have one more card to clarify. Okay, maybe you're stuck on an X, I'm hearing. And that's two major arcana for your past. 2 out of 3. So there has been a lot of spirit and universes at play in your life, in your love life especially. I'm hearing that you're scared that the next person you end up with is going to be like your ex. And your ex could have been like a devil in disguise. Could have been somebody that was ridiculous, manipulative, mentally, emotionally, physically abusive, could have had addictions, could have been cheating. And that's what has you just like stuck in your head, stuck in movement, stuck in doing things. You might just be burying yourself in work because it helps you not think about, you know, you want somebody, but you're scared to have somebody because you do not want to repeat what you already had in the past. All right, so we have Cancer here, we have Capricorn here, and we have Fire, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Like I said before, don't get fixed on the signs, but if they come out, cool. All right, so let's get into pay attention to red flags. Why is pay attention to red flags here for my Aquarians? July 2019. Thank you, Spirit. I feel like some of you can be having ancestors that are trying to like warn you of things. And it's not just your love life. Like it might be for jobs. It might be for friendships. It might be for like drama maybe going down. Like trying to warn you like, don't really hang out with that person because, you know, you might get mixed in some shit that's just going to make you mentally exhausted. But also with relationships. It's trying, your ancestors are trying to guide you. But I'm hearing repeating numbers. If you're seeing repeating numbers, say you keep seeing 212, 555, you know, 911, any numbers that you constantly see over and over again, look them up online, called angel numbers. So you just type in angel number and then type in the number that you keep seeing. And that's another way that spirit and angels talk to us when we're not able to clearly receive the message, you know. They'll talk to us through numbers, also like feathers or pennies and stuff like that, dreams. So definitely pay attention to what spirit and your ancestors and your spirit guides, they're trying to talk to you right now. All right. So let's clarify. Why is pay attention to red flags here for my Aquarians? 2 more shuffles. 1, 2, hearing 1 more. 3. Alright, so why is pay attention to red flags here for my Aquarius in July 2019? Angels, what's going on? So, you have a lot of major arcana coming up. Very interesting. So you have the 3 of Wands with the Star card. So I'm hearing that spirit and the universe, or whatever you want to call it, has been hearing your prayers, has been hearing, you know, what you really want, things that you feel like would make you happy. But you have a tendency to kind of like low-key self-sabotage, which might be why the devil's also here in the past. And so there's going to be a period of time where you might not have anybody come in because spirit wants to work with you a little bit more on what your view of love is, what love really means to you. Do you have a healthy concept of love, and how are people supposed to treat you? You know, people treat you, you know, they only talk to you when they want to talk to you. They only see you when they're bored or when they're drunk. You don't need to be around that person. Why would you want to date that person? But you might have an unhealthy concept of love because of stuff you went through in your childhood, or what you saw with your, you know, parents or your mother or your father. It might have put a seed in you that you really need to reflect on. And so those are the things that spirit is trying to get you to see in yourself. Because you have wish fulfillment coming, but you have to put your time and energy into things and people that are good for you. Because if you do not, you will always be waiting for your ships your ships to come in. You'll always be waiting for those things that you've asked the universe for, or God, or whatever you want to call it. But I'm hearing that a lot of it too is that right now you should be focusing on what fulfills your soul minus anybody in the world. Like if you were totally alone, what are things that give you joy? What are things that you do that give you happiness? And the more that you focus on those things that make you happy and that give you joy, will put you in the right path to meet somebody that's good for you. Pay attention to the signs. I'm hearing universe is trying to wake you up to put you on a certain path, but you might be busy, I'm hearing. Maybe busy with children or busy with work. That you're not really listening to what Spirit is trying to tell you. But like I said, it's getting you on the right path in order to put you where you want to be. To give you the fulfillment that you've been waiting and longing for. But if you don't pay attention to those red flags, to those signs, and to those things that Spirit are trying to teach you, you're going to keep going back to this devil energy. All right, let's see why past life relationship is here in the near future. Why is past life relationship here in the near future for my Aquarians? Two more. One. Two. All right. Why is past life relationship here for my Aquarians? Two cards. Clarify, clarify. Okay. Sorry, I don't mean to laugh. Alright, so bottom of the deck, I felt led to look at it, is the moon reverse. Somebody's probably coming back. But by the time the person comes back, I feel like you're going to be illuminated a lot to who this person was and a lot to your own patterns that made you so attracted to them. Or it could be somebody that you never met that is going to remind you of the past. Because you have the Six of Cups here reversed with the Seven of Pentacles reversed. Which is good that you're making progress. Six to the... Or no, it's 8, my bad. You're making progress. 6 to the 8. You're realizing, even though you might meet somebody that you feel like you've known forever and it's a deep bond, you realize that it's not good for you. You don't want to work on it because they remind you of this energy. They remind you of things that are no good for you. Whether they be, you know, an alcoholic, or whether they be an attention seeker, whether they be manipulative, low-key, I'm hearing. You're going to be able to peep out their game because Spirit has been talking to you and working with you on stuff and has been getting you to listen to more to your intuition. And you could actually be dreaming about this person before they come as a warning dream, saying, don't fuck with this person. They're bad news bears. Could be a water or an earth sign. But you're getting smart to the game. You're getting smart to the game because you're working on yourself. The more you work on yourself, the more you can see through people's BS. I mean, it's kind of like, it's like you're ascending. The higher you up are, you know, in the sky, you know, like a hawk, you look down, you can see everything that's going around. But if you're like a field mouse, you only see what's, you know, immediately around you. You don't know what else is going on. But you're ascending, you're going higher, you're leveling up. And that's why you're able to start seeing through people more. You're listening to your intuition into vibes more than people's words and their shitty actions, I'm hearing. Meaning they're only doing stuff for you because they want something out of you. But the good thing is that turning this person down, even though you feel like you've known them before, because you probably do, But it might be like kind of a test, you know, to see if you've really mastered that level. You know, this person either comes back from your past or a person that you feel that you've known before, but you see all these warning signs. You're like, yeah, And it could be that you see also like they might treat their like children kind of like crap, and you're like, yeah, not gonna happen. Let me see, why is children here for the overall energy for July? Why is children here? So we have the Queen of Cups reversed to the Ten of Swords reversed to the Page of Swords. So yeah, like I said, this person might have children, and by seeing how this person treats their children, you might be like, okay, well, I don't want the mother of my children to be so cold or to be so, I'm hearing like have a temper. Like anytime that she's mad, she's just like, she yells at the children or like grounds them unnecessarily for no reason. Or it could be a man, obviously. Energy is vice versa with male, female. So if I start talking only about one gender and it doesn't have to be a certain gender, I'm masculine and feminine. All right, masculine and feminine energy. Anyways, so this person, like I said, could be just have a way with like they are emotionally unstable. And it could be they act like a freaking child. And because they act like a child, you're like, I'm over it. I've been through this before. I ain't trying to be anybody else's parent. So you tell them the truth about themselves, and you're going to stand up for yourself. You're going to be like, yeah, by the way, not cool the way you act and that you throw temper tantrums or the way that you act with your children. You are not good for my inner child, therefore, bye. All right, I'm going to put that back in. So any advice for my Aquarians for July 2019? July 2019. I'm hearing 2017 could have been an important date. Either you could have left this person in 2017 or you could have met this person in 2017. Obviously not for all of you, for some of you. All right. Ooh, sorry, I had a burp. One more shuffle. Any advice, or what advice do you have for my Aquarians July 2019 regards to love? Thank you, Spirit. What advice do you have for my Aquarians? Okay. So we have the Two of Wands reversed, with the Page of Swords reversed, with the Ten of Cups reversed. So what I'm hearing with this advice, it's all about stop looking back at the past and what went wrong and start looking. You got to make a firm decision of what do you want out of a person? What do you want out of life? You know, if you really don't know what you want, the universe is going to keep sending you different things in order to kind of get you to realize what you want and what you don't want. But if you are firm from the beginning, I don't want somebody that smokes cigarettes. I don't want somebody that is spiritually dead or whatever. I don't want somebody that has addictive personality, you know, traits. I don't want blah, 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 whatever. You have to be firm in what you are willing to or what you're willing to take, I guess is the word I keep hearing. What you're willing to take on. You know, if smoking's not a big deal to you, then it's not a big deal to you. But if you don't put that intention out in the beginning, like maybe you have asthma and you can't be around somebody that smokes. So set those firm boundaries of what do you want and what don't you want in somebody. And stop looking at the past of kind of a shoulda, woulda, coulda. Learn from the mistakes of the past. Actually, use that person from the past as a contrast in what you don't want. Okay? It's time to move forward. It's time to take action and move forward. Stop talking to anybody that makes you feel less than than what you deserve. If somebody is not giving you the time and energy that you're putting in, stop talking to them. And it's not like, oh, people put such an over attachment on people. It's so insane. It's okay. I'm hearing it's like sometimes people are so emotionally unsatisfied that they keep other people in their lives as a kind of a safety net or safety blanket. And even though they are not healthy for you, you still keep them around because, it's better than nobody. But that's the thing, is Spirit's wanting you to move forward from as well. If somebody's playing games with you, if somebody is not giving you 100% and you are giving 100%, cut them off. If this joker tries to come back, cut them off. Cut them all off. Because at the end of the day, your emotional happiness is number one. How can you make anybody else happy if you're not happy yourself? How can you fill anybody's cup if your cup is already empty? Because you've give, but you never give to yourself. Alright? Ooh, I just draw a huge blank. Alright. So, I'm going to finish with these. I'm going to pull a couple of more cards to see if Spirit has any additional messages or advice for you in July 2019. Alright, any additional messages or advice for my Aquarius people, July 2019? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. 3 cards. That's 2. Alright. Again, stop looking back at the past. Don't be that pillar of salt like in the Bible. I forgot who the fuck looked back. Anyways, Lot's wife, that's who it was. They're escaping Sodom and Gomorrah. God said, don't look back or you'll be a pillar of salt. And she was like, what? She looked back, she turned into a pillar of salt. Meaning, when there is bad shit in your past, there is no reason to look back at it. Because why? It's bad shit and it's in your past for a reason. You gotta move forward. Don't keep repeating cycles just for the fuck of, There is victory here. So you might be meeting somebody in the spring, this upcoming spring. And I know it kind of sucks. You might be like, whoa, it'd be nice to have somebody now. I understand that. But everything happens in divine timing. So Spirit is working on you, trying to get you to pay attention more to what it's trying to tell you, removing all this old, negative, toxic shit from the past, getting you to have more of a balanced view of yourself and more self-confidence. And as that self-confidence grows, as that love for yourself grows, as that connection to Spirit grows, a person is coming for you. So in the springtime next year. Alright? So just for now, be focusing on yourself. Again, wish fulfillment for yourself. That if nobody else was ever around, what are things that you could do to make yourself happy? Not saying you should isolate yourself. You should always have a good tribe around you, good friends, good positive people. Surround yourself with positive people because you are the average of the people. Well, it's the 5 people that are closest to you. You are the average of them. So if you're hanging out with 5 people that always have drama and chaos in their life, that's what's going to follow you. And that negative energy is going to attach to you. Okay? Many successful CEOs, entrepreneurs, Tony Robbins, Jack Canfield, they all talk about this stuff, that it is so freaking important of who you hang out with. Because who you hang out with is the energy that you share and who you become or who you are. Alright? So just know that things are moving, the ball is rolling. Oh my god, this is actually the Aquarius card. So you're in your element right now. You're doing the shit that, I'm hearing you're waking up. You're waking up. So everything's a process. Just know, though, victory is coming in the spring of this upcoming year or next year. Yeah. So know that it's coming. It's just that, there are some more things that the universe wants you to learn before this person comes in. Or you might meet them this year and y'all actually might be like official, you know, next year or whatever. Boo. But yeah, there's just some more stuff that you have to go through, you know, which is all divine timing. It's all part of the process. Just know that things are going to work out for you. Doesn't mean that you can't date in the meantime. All right? Not saying that. Just be aware that, you know, don't get attached to the outcome of dating. I think that's a lot of our problems too as Westerners or human beings. We get so overly attached to one person when there's a bajillion people out there. Okay? And anything can happen. People are constantly moving to your city and people are constantly leaving your city. So anything can happen. So just have fun. Be lighthearted. Have fun. You know, if you want to go on dates, go on dates. But just have fun. If shit worked, cool. If shit doesn't work, cool. Whatever. Why? Because you are more important right now. Not trying to make somebody else happy. Alright? So Aquarius, I hope that resonates. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If it doesn't resonate, check your other signs. Also, check out other readers because you need to find who is tuned into your frequency, who is part of your soul tribe, right? All right, Aquarius, so that's all I have. Love and light. Bye.